Hello lads and welcome to yet another video. Now today I come to you with the news, sort of. They're rumours. I don't tend to specify rumours and I don't want to stoke a fire that isn't lit. But I just thought, hey, it's there, it's something to talk about, and due to the incredible secrecy that Chris Chibnall and co are keeping up with Series 11, then, I'm sort of strapped for choice. So I thought I'd just squeeze the milk out of this cow while I can, or just rain the damp flannel of any moisture for you to drink upon its teat. Hope you enjoyed that analogy, because I certainly didn't. The rumour that I come to you today with is the directors for Doctor Who Series 11, which is very exciting. It's a very exciting thing to have announced. Well, I say announced, it's not announced, it's speculated. A very exciting thing to be speculated, because a director brings a feel, and I've talked about before how, because this is TV, the directors don't have the same sort of level of significance as they do in film. TV is sort of the domain of the writer. As I say, we all know who Stephen Moffat and Russell T Davies are, but, I didn't even know who Rachel Talalay was until I looked her up. But the directors are very important in TV when it comes to that, all the same. They produce the feel of it, the whole new feel that we're experiencing. What defines an era of the show is mainly down to the director, the aesthetics of it. I mean, the way that Series 8 and 9 is directed is very different to how Series 1 is directed. They've got their very own unique little styles, and it is from those styles that we allocate certain feels to them. I mean, and that's important if we're having a brand new batch of directors in Series 11, which it looks like we are, if this speculation is true, which it might not necessarily be. I just want to ram that home. It'll produce a whole new film. Now, without further ado, let's have a look at these directors directing possibly the next 10 episodes of Series 11. A bit sad that it's gone down to 10, but I think they're supposed to be longer. I think so. That's a good substitute. I think I could just be talking bullshit. Don't listen to me. I'm not a credible source. Now, the one that has been confirmed, and this is like a confirmation. It's on the Doctor Who wiki, and it's on his IMDb page. That gag went on for far too long. A little lad known as Jamie Childs, who will be directing, I believe it's episode 1, episode 7, and a speculation, I think, that he's directing episode 9 and 10, which is very nice. Now, you might be thinking, who the hell is Jamie Childs? Now, I've heard some of the work he's done outside of Doctor Who. He directed a couple of episodes of the ITV drama Vera, about that sort of old lady detective in present day. You might have heard of it. I doubt you'd have watched it. If you have watched it, let me know what it's like. Is it directed good? I'd love to know, because I can't be asked to watch it myself. But he's done that. He's done something for Stan Lee, not necessarily Marvel, I think, but he's done a TV series called Lucky Man or something like that. Again, I haven't seen it myself, but I'm sure if he's associated with the name of Stan Lee and he's got that connection to him, then he must be good. If any of these names are meaning anything to you, then let me know, because they mean diddly squat to me. But he has produced something which I have heard of and have seen, because he was actually the person who directed the Jodie reveal film when she's walking through the forest with the hood and she takes it down. It's like introducing Jodie Whittaker as the 13th Doctor, and that was a thing that got us all like, "Rah!" If you remember back in ye olde days. If that is our main director, if that's like the person directing a good chunk, a good quarter of the episodes next series, then I'm incredibly glad, because that was directed to a T. The use of camera shots and where the camera was focusing on. I mean, directors are also behind how actors act. They tell them what to do and how to do it. The way that he directed Jodie, because apparently, as I quote from my mother when we were watching the reveal, she walks like a man. So if he got her to do that, then poor Jodie. But if he got her to walk like a man, then he knows what he's doing. He's good with tension. He's good with suspense, and from that reveal we can see that he does suspense without relying on the old string violins in the music, and it's all very dark and everyone's walking slow like that. It's a very light-hearted suspense. I hope that's the sort of feel that we go for next series, and if there is more of that, then I'll be very happy, as long as there's a significant sort of reduction of PNG TARDISes. Oh, there's one. Oh, wow. Now the rest of the names I'm going to be mentioning are completely speculative. They're just names that I've seen. There's nothing on their IMDb pages. I keep getting strung up on those letters, and there's nothing on the Doctor Who wiki or on the official Wikipedia. So this is not confirmed by the BBC. This is just names being thrown out there. But if they are, then we'll see what's going on. Apparently, directing episodes 2 and 3 is a chap called Mark Tonderai. Now he's obviously directed for television before. I don't think I have to say that for everyone, because it should be apparent that they do have experience behind this, because I doubt we're just going to get a newbie in for Doctor Who and be like, alright, direct that. So we're going a whole new direction. This is an important part in the show's history. Just point a camera at that, tell them what to do. I don't give a shit. Just do what you want. I'm guessing they've got some sort of credibility behind them. So Mark Tonderai, I think the most sort of well-known thing that he's produced is Gotham. I haven't seen it myself because I'm not a big fan of DC or anything like that. But I know it's like the prequel Batman thing, and from what I have seen of it, from the little clips I've seen scattered about, it's very good. I don't know if the clips I've seen are from the same episodes that he's directed, but if he's keeping with the consistency in that series and he directs like that, then that should be good, and he should be very good for a good sort of thriller episode if we want to chuck one of those in there. It looks like Tonderai is sort of very familiar with this sort of genre, the sort of creepy genre, because he directed a film called The House at the End of the Street, which was a sort of recent-ish horror film. I haven't seen it myself. I'm just going to put it out there. Most of the things that these people have directed I haven't seen, so I'm just going from what I've seen and not from the full experience, which is a bit bad of me, but what are you going to do? So yeah, it looks like Tonderai is very big on the sort of horror thriller genre. He should know how to direct those if he's done more than one. He should be good for suspense. I think it'd be good to have a nicely directed suspense thriller in there. Maybe episode 2 and 3, as the speculation says, is a bit early for that. I'd leave it until halfway through the series to get a proper scary one in there, but who knows? Now, there are 4 directors in total, and I've gone through 2, and the other 2 in this speculation are both female, so that's fun. We've got some nice inclusivity in there. We've got some nice diversity in our directors. That's nice. We've got an equal male to female ratio of directors, which is nice. I just hope they get paid the same, BBC. I have to look because her name is going to be so easy to butcher. Sally Aprahamian. I'm going to say Aprahamian. Sally Aprahamian, who is more commonly known for soaps from what I've seen, which is interesting. And so is the other female director. Oh, God, I have to look at the names again, sorry. Jennifer Perrott, or something like that. These 2 female directors are very sort of... The most known work is doing episodes for soap operas, which I am worried about. But again, this isn't confirmed, so I shouldn't really be worried about. But let me just express my concerns here. Soaps are successful. Jennifer Perrott has done Hollyoaks. I believe that Sally Aprahamian has done, EastEnders, Casualty, The Bell. Sally's got a lot of soaps behind her. The one thing I'm worried about is soaps, and if they're good directors, then they should sort of adapt to what Doctor Who is. It's not a soap opera, really, unless Chris Chibnall's writing it like that, and that's why these directors are included. We might be going back to the more Russell T Davies focusing on family and friendships and stuff like that, which, fine. Okay, I'll see if I can talk about that in another video. But soaps aren't really known for their ingenious and sort of iconic direction. With Rachel Talalay, you had this very action-heavy explosions. It was a very cinematic feel. That was what defined Pete Capaldi's era, and sort of half of Matt Smith's era. I don't even think she was brought on in the Matt Smith era, but she sort of continued that over, and it was a very... I mean, she was behind Heaven Sent, for Christ's sake. It's a very good director, and she knows what she's doing. With soaps, it is very much a, point a camera, a mid-shot, then shot, reverse shot. Maybe you'll have a slow panning to bring in some movement into a shot, but it's very... You've not got a wide range of sort of directorial talent in those. And that doesn't need... Doctor Who doesn't need that. It doesn't need to be boring. It needs sort of ingenious directors behind them to introduce something new and introduce something unique into the mix, and not just, shot, reverse shot, sort of bland, flat images. Should probably also say that Sally Aprahamian done The Dumping Ground. I think that was the Tracy Beaker series on CBBC, which is very fun. Very fun, but again, very flat. I haven't seen Tracy Beaker in a while, but I don't think it is on Heaven Sent level. But yeah, those are all the speculated, not confirmed, not official, not final directors that might possibly, maybe be doing Series 11 if it is confirmed, because these are rumours. Sorry, I don't know if I don't know if I've mentioned yet, but these are rumours. In case I just haven't, touched on that. But yeah, what do you think about the choices? Have you heard any of it? Have you heard of any of the directors? Have you watched any of their stuff? Who would you like to see direct Doctor Who? Personally, I'd love a good old Edgar Wright, but but I'm a film student, so of course I'm going to say that. Yeah, comment below your thoughts and opinions so I can ignore them. That's fun. That was fun. That was a nice little thing. Nice little thing to talk about. Cool.